You're probably wondering how I got here. After I seen what the Grinch did to the Fallout's Christmas party, I knew I had to tell him how I felt, and it was time for him to catch these hands.
Santa Claus is real.
Okay, I know you're probably confused, but we got word of my next fight date right before Christmas, so we got creative with how to make my fight announcement. Time to meet with the promoter, pick up the tickets. I asked for 90 general and 10 VIP or ringside. Got my tickets. Y'all better buy some, man. Christmas Eve, and instead of eating, getting ready for Christmas, I'm here on the hill again. Check out the hill though. Broke a blood vessel. Out here at UFC gym today, getting some sparring, getting wrapped by the boy Tony. I'm not giving them no excuse for me not to fight, so.
What's up, Sacramento? My name is Kevin No Mas Montaño. I'm an undefeated professional boxer. Currently 4-0.
After having 4 fights fall out in 2023 and going a whole year without stepping into the ring, we went back to what works, which is fighting locally for Uppercut Promotions. Nasser, owner of Uppercut Promotions, is the only promoter in Sacramento, but I will admit, I did have my first 30 fights with him, so I knew if anybody was going to help end the drought, it would start with him. That's sick. They actually put me on. Out here at the meet and greet, we got tables set up, posters, some shirts, some cerveza. We picked up another sponsorship. So good news and bad news. Good news is I just sold like 16 tickets. That's like $1,000. But the bad news is my opponent just pulled out. I just got word from the promoter. I got a text message. Definitely not the text message that I wanted, but it's the text message that I'm used to at this point. That my opponent pulled out and they're looking for a replacement. We still have 2 weeks, so it is possible. As time passes, it's less and less likely. Damn, I couldn't catch a break. This was all starting to look real familiar. I experienced everything from opponents pulling out because of a burnt hand or wanting a ridiculous amount of money to fight me, all the way to the whole show being canceled a few days before the fight was supposed to happen.
Northern California boxer Kevin Montaño will fight for the first time in over a year. Canceled boxing cards and fighters missing weight are some of the reasons why. But having 160 amateur fights under his belt will help him in his return.
Came to that mini barriera. Latino or Mexican business owners, people are gonna support me more than anybody else. The worst one was when I showed up on weigh-in day, on weight, and after finishing an entire training camp, just to find out that my opponent pulled out. But regardless, I stayed in the gym, stayed ready, and kept praying. I knew God wouldn't let me down.
How you feeling leading up to your fight?
More than ready. It's been about a year and training camp now. So
we're back in business, boys. We're back in business. We're back in business, boys.
We actually found a last-minute replacement, David Minter, who took the fight a week before showtime.
We're getting paid like $400 for the fight purse, so at least we're making it up in sponsorships.
The promoter paid Minter about $4,000 to take the fight last minute. Guess where all the extra money came from? You guessed it, out of my fight purse, which is why I only got paid $400 to fight Minter. But don't worry, I was completely on board with this, and here's why.
So we're 2 days out from fight time. We still have a fight, we still have a contract, we still have an opponent, we still have a venue, we're still on weight. Everything's good. I'm here at Polanco. Big shout out to them. I see Polanco on my waistband come fight night.
The whole training camp, I was in the streets hustling, looking for sponsors. So even though I only got paid $400 to fight Minter, I made $5,000 in sponsorships. These numbers are unheard of locally, by the way. So I like to think I do pretty good for myself.
Saturday, actually, Kevin, he is a professional boxer fighting out of Wallace Boxing with Brandon. And he's 4-0 as a pro, has an amazing amateur record, and he's fighting at the Doubletree. So, fingers up, let's support our folks.
With ticket sales, this is a check for $7,600. I really did 8,000 in ticket sales. That's 120 tickets. That's crazy. Support was crazy. The reason it's 7,600 though is because I got to take my 5%. It should be 10%, but there it is, the battlegrounds. That's my opponent right there in the back.
Suit ready to go. I mean, it's raining, but the drought's over. Calm before the storm. Fight ready, baby. Clean ass suit. Shout out to Danny and Taylor.
I'm so scared.
Told a bitch I'm him, quit playing. Tryna ride with a boss, with bitch get in. Try to stay on the road like the Michelin man.